Hello everyone. I'm here in Istanbul Airport. The time here is around 11:30 almost. Um, this morning I flew from London Heathrow. My flight was Turkish Airlines. It departed at around 11:25 or 11:30ish, and then me and my wife, we landed in Istanbul at around 5:30 local time. Everything was nice, normal, all happy, everything. However, we have had the worst possible experience coming into Istanbul. We are stuck in the airport. It's been like 6 hours now. They are sending us back tomorrow on the 7:50 a.m. flight back to London. So I would like to explain to you guys what happened. So they have actually not allowed me entrance to the country without any valid logic, because they're saying that I don't have a visa, which I do. So the thing is, with Nepal's passport, you will need an e-visa, which you can apply in Turkish website, the government of Turkey website, which I did. I got an e-visa. However, I don't have a physical residence permit because I was given an e-visa. So what I did was I took a screenshot of the share code, and when you get the share code, you are also shown a screen where your visa status and your validity for the visa is also shown along with your picture. So I was like, logically, because it does say in that screen, when you put in the share code, it does say if someone needs to see your proof of immigration or your proof of status, they can just log into the gov.uk and see the status with that code. So I screenshotted it, I printed it out, I came to Turkey, and in the passport counter they asked me for my passport, which I gave. Then they asked me for an e-visa, which I showed them. Everything was okay, but then they asked me for a residence permit, and I was like, okay, yeah, here you go. So this is my residence permit. They were like, where's the card? I was like, oh yeah, they don't issue a card because they decided to give me an e-visa, and they are eventually fading the physical card out in 2025. So eventually everyone from 2025 will have an e-visa. I tried to explain that to them, but no one cared to listen. They're like, no, you need a physical card, and if you don't have one, your entry is denied. I literally had no word. I couldn't say anything, and it was not only me. There's another family who have a British passport, like she and her mum, who is 78 years old. The mum has a British passport which says overseas passport as well, but it's still a British passport. And she was denied entrance as well because it says British and overseas island or something, overseas territory or something. And she was denied entry as well because she needed a visa. And that was absolutely strange because they're doing it to British citizens with British passport. How am I expecting them to give me a entrance to their country with a Nepal's passport? They gave me a paper slip after putting us there in the room for 2 hours. They asked me to sign in a paper, and that paper literally said entry denied. They are putting us back on the plane tomorrow morning, and the reason given is I don't hold a visa, which I do. I will put in a screenshot of the visa in this video as well. And I was astonished. My wife tried to talk to them, requested them. They were rude actually, because they didn't want to listen to what we had to say. They didn't show us any empathies or anything. They just had it like, no, you can't enter because you don't have a visa, which I do. And when I say I do have a visa, I show to them, they say you don't have a residence permit, which I do as well. It's just that I don't have a physical one because the government, the UK government, decided not to give a physical card anymore. They decided to give me an e-visa, and I can prove my everything online. So logically speaking, the Turkish border police, they didn't even bother to like show some empathy, talk to someone, maybe consult someone regarding this, because this is, I believe it's not only my issue. There must be a lot of people having this issue. I'm not really fussed about going back to London because I've had a worse experience, so I'm not gonna even come back to Turkey. But I decided to make this video because I don't want any of you guys having the same issue, and I don't want any of you to come face how rude the Turkey border police and the airport staffs are. They don't care to listen. They didn't even... We're sitting in a chair all night because our flight is tomorrow morning. We have one chair to sleep. They didn't give us food. Literally, like, I'm not even kidding. Like, it's actually the worst experience. I mean, it's a once in a lifetime experience, but literally the worst one. I'm not gonna come back to Turkey. No way. I'm not gonna come back here.
It's 5 a.m. now. It's been 12 hours since we landed in Istanbul. You can imagine our situation here. This is how we're staying in this. And these are the two other women who had similar issue. But they hold a British passport. So I don't know what's going on. That's beneath the sitting room. This is how we spent our night in this chair without even sleeping. Yeah, 3 more hours for the plane. My brain's not working. Right.